Hello everyone. Here I will present the material about the simple present perfect tense. Before I proceed to the material, I will introduce myself first. My name is Acep Taruna and with my group name. Here there Dimas Darmawan, Aliman, and Rahman Saleh. Okay, we proceed directly to the material to be explained by Dimas who will present about the simple present tense. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my establishment hall. This time, we will explain about passive voice. First, simple present tense. First, if the formula is subject plus do or does, please from one. Example, students speak English. And passive, the formula is subject plus to be am, are, or is plus verb to plus by and plus object. The example is English is spoken by students. Number 2 is present continuous tense. Active, the formula is subject plus to be am, are, is plus verb 1 in plus object. The example is students is speaking English. Passive, the formula is subject plus to be am, are, is plus being plus verb 3 plus by plus object. The example, English is being spoken by students. Number 3, present perfect tense. Active, the formula is subject plus have or has plus verb 3 plus object. Example, students have spoken English. Example, students have spoken English. Passive, the formula is subject plus have or has plus been plus verb 3 first by first object. Example, English has been spoken by students. Once again, example, English has been spoken by students. One more that I will explain. Present perfect continuous tense. Active, the formula is subject plus have or has plus been plus verb 1 in plus object. The example is students have been speaking English. Once again, example is students have been speaking English. And passive, the formula is subject plus have or has plus being plus for free plus by and plus object. Example, English has been being spoken by students. One more. Passive, the formula is subject plus have or has plus been plus being plus verb 3 plus by and object. The example is English has been being spoken by students. And the next material will be delivered by my friend. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, let's move on to the next material that will be explained by Acep Taruna. Cadets who will present the present perfect tense. Okay. Present perfect tense is a form of a verb used to declare an action or situation that has begun in the past and still continues until now or has been completed at a certain point in time in the past, but the effect is still ongoing. Present perfect tense adalah suatu bentuk kata kerja yang digunakan untuk menyatakan suatu aksi atau situasi yang telah dimulai di masa lalu dan masih berlanjut sampai sekarang, atau telah selesai pada suatu titik waktu tertentu di masa lalu, namun efeknya masih berlanjut. Bagaimana kita merumuskan present perfect tense? Oke, kita mulai dari rumus kalimat positif. Rumus untuk kalimat positif adalah subjek ditambah have atau has ditambah verb 3 atau past participle. Kita ambil contoh teach. I have taught English, you have taught English, we have taught English, they have taught English, he has taught English, she has taught English. Gunakan have untuk subjek I, you, we, dan they. Gunakan has untuk subjek he, she, dan it. Kita lanjut untuk rumus kalimat negatif. Rumusnya adalah subjek ditambah have atau has ditambah not ditambah verb 3 atau past participle. I have not taught English, you haven't taught English, we haven't taught English, they haven't taught English, he has not taught English, she hasn't taught English. Untuk menggunakan subjek I, you, we, dan they, gunakan have not atau haven't. Untuk subjek he, she, dan it, gunakan has not atau hasn't. Selanjutnya adalah kalimat tanya. Rumusnya adalah have atau has ditambah subjek ditambah verb 3 atau past participle. I taught English. Have you taught English? Have we taught English? Have they taught English? Has he taught English? Has she taught English? Oke, kita beralih ke usage atau penggunaan. Pertama, untuk menyatakan suatu tindakan yang dimulai di masa lalu dan sudah selesai pada saat berbicara, yang menekankan hasil. Example, my sister has written 2 books. Pada saat berbicara, dia sudah menulis dan menghasilkan 2 buku. I have studied 2 chapters. Pada saat berbicara, saya selesai belajar 2 bab sebagai hasilnya.
Simple future tense. Simple future digunakan untuk kejadian yang akan terjadi di masa yang akan datang. Jadi ada 2 pola untuk membuat sebuah kalimat simple future. Pola pertama will, artinya akannya mendadak, terus be going to artinya akan juga tapi berencana. Jadi dalam membuat kalimat positif menggunakan will, jadi rumusnya subject plus will plus kata kerja pertama. Contohnya, you will buy new shoes. Kamu akan membeli sepatu baru. They will attend class tomorrow. Mereka akan hadir di kelas besok. Untuk membuat kalimat negatif menggunakan pola will, maka rumusnya subject will not atau won't plus kata kerja pertama. Contohnya, untuk kalimat negatifnya, you won't buy new shoes. Kamu tidak akan membeli sepatu baru. They won't attend class tomorrow. Mereka tidak akan hadir di kelas besok. Untuk kalimat questionnya, untuk pertanyaan, jadi rumusnya will plus subject plus kata kerja pertama. Maka contohnya, will you buy new shoes? Akankah kamu membeli sepatu baru? Yang kedua, will they attend class tomorrow? Akankah mereka hadir di kelas besok? Maka untuk membuat kalimat positif simple future untuk pola be going to artinya akannya tapi terencana. Maka rumusnya subject plus is plus going to plus kata kerja pertama. Contohnya, she is going to visit her brother in Canada. Dia akan mengunjungi saudaranya di Kanada. I'm going to call her. Saya akan menelponnya. Untuk kalimat negatif untuk pola be going to, maka rumusnya subject is are not plus going to plus kata kerja pertama. Maka contohnya, she is not going to visit her brother in Canada. Dia tidak akan mengunjungi saudaranya di Kanada. I'm not going to call.
Okay, thank you for your attention. Hopefully it is quite memorable for the presenters. Thank you very much.